So in this video, I'm going to cover two businesses that rarely fail. One of them has a 95% success rate over a 5-year period, which is 50% higher than a majority of the businesses out there, which typically fail within the first 5 years. This is an important number to look at if you're looking to buy a business that will be around forever and or looking to transition from a job to being an entrepreneur and want some financial security. The best part about both of these businesses is that you can buy one that already exists and is making money from the day you purchase it without having to worry about expensive startup costs. So let's dive in. The first business we're going to cover is one that I absolutely love, Laundromats. Surprise, right? Laundromats have been around for nearly 100 years and will easily be around for the next 100 because they're an essential business and serve multiple demographics of people. They have a 95% success rate over a 5-year period according to multiple sources, and the industry is expected to grow at a whopping 9.3% over the next 10 years. Laundromats are great investments for many reasons, and here are some of those reasons why. They're easy to operate and understand with basic fundamental operating skills. They have a low failure rate. There are multiple ways to make money with different revenue streams, from coin and app operated machines, wash, dry, fold services that allow customers to drop off laundry, vending machines, offsite dry cleaning, and or adding gaming machines, to name a few. They're also recession resistant, try saying that 5 times, because, well, people always need clean clothes, which means cash flow doesn't fluctuate much when the economy is at a low point. And two of my personal favorite reasons: they're affordable to buy and they can be passive if set up properly with little to no employees operating them, which means you could still make a large chunk of passive income. Technology like remote revenue tracking has made long distance laundromat ownership a very attainable thing. I made another video which breaks down the cost to purchase my first laundromat, how much revenue it was making when I bought it, and how I doubled that revenue within the first year after making a few changes to the business. It gets into the nitty-gritty of how to take an okay laundromat and make it great if you want to check that one out. Now, laundromats can have a high startup cost if you're building them new, so I always recommend buying one that is already existing and making money from the day you purchase it, as it already has a proven location. There is a lot of research that goes into the strategic placement of where to start a laundromat business by looking at population density and demographics, to name a few, and you can make your life way easier by allowing somebody else to do the heavy lifting of starting a laundromat, and then you buy it from them when they're ready to retire or sell. These opportunities exist everywhere. The second business that has a high success rate and its assets are needed everywhere is rental properties. 80 to 90% of all millionaires attribute some of their wealth building to real estate, and it makes sense why. Everyone needs a place to live, so if you invest in the right areas with the right strategies, you can make a great return. One of the great things about real estate investing is that there are multiple ways you can make money with one investment property. You can rent that property out to a long-term tenant at a set monthly rate, and that tenant may stay for a year or multiple years, or you could use that home as a vacation rental / Airbnb if it's in the right area, and make double the cash flow or more than you would renting out long term. You could also furnish the property and rent it out as a midterm rental to people like travel nurses or working individuals who need to stay for a month or longer, which can also significantly increase your cash flow. Another creative option, which I absolutely love, is a hybrid model between using the property as a vacation rental during the peak season, getting bookings on Airbnb and VRBO, and then switching it over to a midterm rental during the slow season using sites like Zillow and HotPads to find tenants who want to stay for an average of about 3 to 6 months. The midterm strategy can allow you to charge 1.5 to 2 times the average rental market rate if it's furnished properly and in the right markets. Real estate can also be very passive if you set up your systems properly. Let's talk about some of the biggest advantages of both laundromats and real estate, because they both have a lot in common. Number one, appreciation. So both assets appreciate in value over time. All you need to do is make sure you do proper research so you're buying in a good area that's growing over time, and also keep up with maintenance so both assets hold their value. Number two, depreciation, which allows you, the investor, to depreciate your assets while you own them to offset taxes from passive or other income that you're making. These assets also allow you to do what's called a 1031 exchange. When either asset gets sold, they can be exchanged for an asset of equal or greater value, which avoids having to pay taxes on the sale since the proceeds are going into another investment. Number 3, something I love, leverage. Both assets can be bought with leverage, meaning you can get a loan on them or buy them creatively with little money out of pocket and ask the seller to carry the loan. There are about 10 creative strategies that I know of that allow investors to buy businesses without breaking the bank and using little to no money down. Number 4, both business types have multiple ways to get creative to add more income streams to them. I listed out a few ways you can rent properties and also covered multiple ways to add income streams to laundromats, which can become little businesses within your business and really boost the profit and value of your assets altogether. This is when creativity can put more money in your pocket and help you stand out from the crowd by doing things differently than other investors. Number 5, passivity. Maybe the number one thing I look for outside of returns when I'm buying a business. Not maybe, it definitely is. I don't want to create another job for myself, so one thing I always look for when getting into a new business is how passive can it be. I found that both laundromats and real estate can be very passive when set up properly, which allows me to have free time to work on other things and enjoy life. Well, there you have it, 2 businesses that rarely fail and should never fail if you research and buy them properly. If you found this content valuable, check out some of my other videos on the channel. Other than that, please hit the like and subscribe button, as I'll be releasing similar content soon and keeping up with investing trends. I'll see you in the next one.